Well, welcome all, and welcome Mr. Barry Peakling to the Barry Peakling Football Show.
And welcome to you, Colin Sutcliffe, and all my viewers around the world and in the state. It's a nice sort of warm day today, but a very cold night the last couple of nights.
Yes, very nice. It's in the sun, so I was getting a bit of a tan.
Had the shorts on today, and
got the shorts on.
But the winter's come early for good old Chelsea.
Cold mornings. Yeah, cold mornings.
Very cold morning.
Before we get into the big game on the weekend, Chelsea versus Langwarren, you've got something from.
Yeah, I just found this. I haven't put this up for a while. I'm just thinking about when I was up. When I was back living in Richmond. I was down here. So 209. I decided to pick a team in the 60s. And I went up to Horsham to Horsham Mail Time to see my mate. I cheated up earlier doors, and he said, "Come up here. You can pick your team for the 60s." That's what I done, and here it is.
There it is. Barry picks his team of the century.
Team of the 60s. The 60s, and I covered all. If you can get there, if you got a pair of glasses and newspaper out there, you can read I named all the players, and I give a summary of all what they could do, what they couldn't do, and I remember the Murray Lawson time they sold extra 300 copies that week.
Wow.
Copy of Women Mail Times. And
they doubled the circulation.
That was the front page up top there.
I can see your head there.
And that was like when there's a big story, there's generally on the front page and the back. There it is.
You in 3 different spots?
Yeah.
Front page,
back page,
and a full colour spread.
Yeah, I mean, Tony Cornell, when you look at this,
Tony.
You can check I give all the rundown of all the players, what they could do, and I just read it myself, and I think it was see, if you get your glasses, Tony, I'll put it in zoom in for you. You can see how I've rated all the players and how good they were and why they was in the side and how good I was too.
Kerry Stokes wasn't in the team.
He was emergency, I think. My mate Kerry.
Kerry Stokes.
Kerry Sprake, yeah. But that was 209. That's not bad effort. It's only now. So
8 years ago.
Yeah, I was making headlines in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and down to 2000s.
Wow. Who would have thought?
Of course, I was vice captain, so.
Right, you made vice captain in your own team.
Vice captain who?
I would have thought that you got picked for the captain.
Well, I was gonna. Well, I think I could have been captain. I was good enough to be captain because Colin Wilson, he was the coach. He used to play.
You tipped your hat to him though.
Colin Wilson was the coach here, and Mick Stuyven played for South Melbourne and coached Rapania. He was captain. I was vice. So there were 2 Rapania fellas there, captain and vice captain. But I was well deserved to be the vice. I could have been captain too, but I didn't want to be no too much, Tony. But so there you go. And Ian Morgan, there's some good footballers in there, and a couple of Morris Marks played for Geelong, Wes Warwick. Very good footballers in that team, I can tell you now. Ian Morgan, Geelong wanted him for Bobby Davis. So there you go.
So there we have it, viewers. Let's now, after looking at that, get into the game. Barry, you got your notes?
Yeah, got everything all in order this week, I can tell you.
I see goal kickers on the top, so I don't think that's in order.
Well, first half.
Is it there?
The first half, yeah, here we are.
Here we go. So let's talk about Chelsea versus Langwarren. Give us the crowd and conditions, Barry.
The crowd was, for starters, I'll tell you about the ground. One of the worst grounds to watch a game in my life.
Yeah, right.
I reckon the crowd probably about 2,000, but no, down the other end you couldn't see who was kicking the ball or marking the ball. It's just ridiculous. It was too wide and too long and a boring ground. Boring, I tell you.
Very boring. Okay, so let's get into the game. The first half, Barry.
First half, it was a pretty even sort of first quarter too. Although we kicked 4 goals in the first quarter, 1-1. But it's when the ball got down near the far end of the ground, you wouldn't know who's got the ball, who's kicking the goals. But I'll give you a half-time score. And Langy was actually in front.
Wow.
They kicked 6 goals in the second quarter.
Right.
To us 2. So the half-time score was Langy 7-2 to us 6-7.
Upset was brewing.
I said to myself, well, I just had a funny feeling we're going to sort of start turning on the second half, and that's what we've done.
Okay, so
in the third quarter, we kicked 5 goals to them 1 point.
Was there a breeze of sorts?
There was a 3 or 4 goal advantage down towards the. This ground, very annoying ground to watch.
Horrible end.
So, but they were we sort of won. That was our best quarter, I reckon. The third quarter, and they only kicked 1 point. But there was about 3-goal win, and we had it in the last quarter, and the final score was 14-10 Chelsea to Langy, 9-5.
Okay, so a good solid 6-goal win.
Well, it looked pretty threatening in the second quarter. I mean, they're kicking 6 goals, and they're on the bottom of the ladder.
Yeah.
And
well, you were predicting, 10-goal plus.
well, I said between 6 and 10 goals, they win by. What's the fact? We won by 5 goals, 6 goals.
Right.
So pretty good win, and everybody was happy. And so you'll see some footage as they come in the rooms and after the game. And I was talking to a few fellas around the ground and during the game, and But funny, the last 2 weeks I've been trying to do some video. The game's been on the far wing. All the same. Yes, on Saturday. The ground. Others get a life and get over my side so I can see what's going on.
You need to move. Yeah.
No, but and a couple of the goal kickers down in for Chelsea, I couldn't recognise them. I had to ask some people after the game who's kicked the goal because they're 5 mile away.
Right. So give us the goal kickers, Barry.
Yeah, I'll give the old goal kickers. They managed to, and there were some very good goals kicked there on Saturday. I can tell you now. Toddy Garden, 2 brilliant. I've got 2 gems there, but Matty Silver. I'll say something about him later about it. He likes to take him on, and he does too. Jackie Francis, the lazy 5. This fella, I'll tell you something about him very shortly. Corey Edmonds kicked a nice goal. Daniel Lowell's a lovely goal. Of course, Matty Potton took a mark, nearly one of the marks today in the first quarter, kicked a lovely goal. And Lewis Krieger, going to be a star, this fella, 2 goals, and he likes to take them on. Like him and Matty Silver, they like to take these fellas on, and they're going to be a very good footballer, I can tell you now. So whatever you're doing there, Colin.
So what we're doing now is we
Best
want
players.
a group of best players, Barry.
There's a group of best players coming up right now. Look, not in order as usual. Matty Silver, Curtis, played a good game again. Curtis, he's a very underrated player, this fella. A little bit overweight, but he's starting to fire up. Brad Clark never plays an ordinary game. Toddy Gardner, Jack Francis, and Lewis Krieger.
Okay, so
Want the votes?
give us the votes, Barry.
1 to Matty Silver, played a top game all day on the wing.
Yeah. And 2.
2 to Toddy Gardner, a brilliant captain's game.
Okay, so he's coming back, and 3 votes.
3 votes is the new superstar, Jackie Francis. He is going to be a player. I told you a lot. How many times have I told you? Every week I'm talking
Every week you say something about that.
He is, I've got written down here, I'll tell you a bit more, but I've got written down here, look out AFL, Jack Francis.
You reckon AFL?
Yeah, look out, I'm telling you now. If any of these scouts are around the games, they usually sneak in some of the some of the grounds.
You reckon that he's that good?
Oh, that good. Look, how many times have I spoken about him in the last 5 weeks?
Yeah,
Every week I was
rattling on about him.
Let's
chat about that.
He can take a mark and he kicked a beautiful 50-metre goal. He's just got that natural talent. I think he's only 18.
Wow.
I'll tell you a bit more about him later. Look, no kidding. Your ears are not deaf because I've been saying to him, talking about him in the last 4 or 5. He's averaging. I think he's averaged 3 goals in the last 4 weeks.
Right.
3 goals a game. He's kicked 2 bags of 5. He might be averaging 4.
Okay. Oh, good. So give us the group of give us the highlights package, Aaron.
Highlights. Toddy Gardner, a great captain's game, mate. He's back in business. I told you last week. He didn't get into the pre-season much, but he is the last 2 or 3 weeks. He's
starting to come good.
He's going like he wasn't far away from getting 3 votes. Don't worry about that.
Right.
Jack Francis, I just said look out before. Look out AFL. These lead scouts have been sniffing around or whatever they do. And I hear about this fella. He'll be if they've got any brains, they'll start ready to get him to sign up and have a run down in Melbourne.
So he's clearly Chelsea's best player.
He is the best player. One of the best young players I've seen for about probably 15 years, I reckon.
Okay.
He's 6'1" and he's still growing. Can take the mark of the day every week and he kicks the ball 50 metres, average.
Okay. So.
And a great, what's this here? I got a great exhibition on marking and kicking for goal. It was. It was. What the score?
Score was 14-10.
Oh, 14-10. We kicked 3 or 4 points last quarter, but and of course Lewis Krieger, I know his father. He's got big raps on his son because he got another son. His father's name Mark.
Oh.
Good fella, and he's got a 15-year-old son. He reckons better than Louis. And Louis, this kid's he could be anything too.
Right.
He, especially in the third quarter, he took a gem of a mark and he took 3 or 4 bounces. It's just a superstar in the making. I can tell you, Louis, and just keep doing what you're doing, mate. Could be down in the big smoke in a couple of years' time. No kidding. He's and of course Matty Silver. He took one bounce too much. He took it because he took 3 goes of taking the players on the other side on, and one other third time he had 1 bounce too much, but caught him. But keep doing it, Matty.
Take it on the game.
Keep doing that, and you'll you might get caught sometime, but don't worry about it. That's your style. He's very quick and he can play. So it was an all-round
good game.
All-round good game to watch, Colin, and good for the supporters and good for me and good for the YouTube and everything.
So, who are we playing next week then, Barry?
We're playing Pines away again. And I got lost coming back from that game on Saturday. I come out the ground and it's very...
Oh, you turned around.
I went down.
Around.
I thought I was on the highway, but I was on the road. I finished up going around. I reckon I took half an hour to get home, 3/4 of an hour to get home.
See, Frankston YCW lost.
One beach thrashed them.
Yeah. Pines on top. They're actually third, Frankston YCW.
Is Pines on top?
Pines on top, yep.
Wow, that'll be a challenge.
Pines, Seaford. So, yeah, so...
We're playing them down there too, but that's
a bit tough, that one.
That's not, well, tough they are a bit of a Chelsea because we're just about in the 4 now.
Well, 7th. You're on the same points as 5th. So our percentage.
The percentage would be pretty low. That's right, but.
So that's next week.
Oh, we just got to take every week.
Every week.
No good plan too far because what we're doing, we won 3 in a row and 3 good wins, and of course we've beaten Manalai, so there's no reason why we can't give the Pines a bit of a go because they're on top. But they must be only lost 1 game, have they?
Who?
Pines.
Yeah, Pines, Seaford, Frankston all lost 1 game.
We played Seaford. Seaford beat us by 5 goals, didn't they? And they got beaten by 8 goals. YCW, didn't they? Long Beach beat them. Yeah. What's going on there?
Oh well, they always have a bad day. Now, well, they only lost by 20 points. 26 points. Cheerios, Barry.
Cheerios and little darlings. Where are we?
It's on the top.
On the top, here we are. Little Ning. Cole's just given Ning a bit of advice about
Ning some advice.
Came to get it organised. Yeah, to PH, I was supposed to give you a ring last week, PH, but I got mislabelled. I might give you a ring, see if I can get through tonight and see how you're going, alright? PH, Sandy and Carlos, they're all going alright, I suppose, aren't they?
Yep.
And of course, Tony Caldwell, now check out this, I think this headline, I'll be talking to you tonight, and I'll do the ring, you can get your glasses out and you can check out that headline I put on on the YouTube today. I give the coverage of all the players, you can just see it took me about 3 or 4 hours to do that, to get that all the players, what they've done and what they haven't done.
Yeah.
So I'll be talking to you tonight, Tony. I'll give you a ring around about 6 o'clock and you give me a ring back, we'll have a chat, alright?
That sounds good.
But apart from all that, Colin Sutcliffe and all my viewers around the world and in the state, it's bye from me.
It's goodbye from me.
See you all next week. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bring the game. Pete! Lift it up again. On your Louis. Where's the ball? Wind away real hard early. It's in their fucking head. Really good down there. Talk about voice and direction. One thing I really ask for is some growth in our group and make sure that we continue to grow and continue to push each other. You fucking went here. Outstanding. Good quarter, mate. Really. Go with it, let work. Okay. What stood out is we made better decisions. Yeah? We went straight away. And we went, and when it was the right time to give, we did, and when it wasn't, we sort of got our ball used well and deep. Okay? We've got to repeat that. So don't panic and make shit decisions now. Now last week we played Coringal and we decided we're going to go one-on-one all over the park. Because if we give that fair defender if we give that spare guy, Brainy will zone off and play a true midfield sweeper. But if we give him that +1, you know, because we're going to defend the game, we're actually going to cause more repeat entries. So the way to win the game is to get those inside 50s and make the most of them. Okay, so get those inside 50s really strong, hold them in there. No, give them that one out the back. Give them that switch kick now. Okay, cover that corridor and cover that movement for them going forward. No forward movement, no forward gains out of those stoppages, alright? It's a real lockdown. If you roll for 5 or 10 here, they'll roll over. Alright? But it's going to have to be... It's going to happen. It's going to have to be smart. And it's going to have to be measured. And there can be no panic, there can be no bitching, there can be no moaning, no infighting. It has to be strong and powerful, and it has to send a message to all our supporters and each other that we'll back each other 100% of the time. Harder for longer, and it comes from really strong decisions. Come on, boys! Run!
Well, here we are at the Langwarren football ground here. There's a capacity crowd here today, and Chelsea just had a brilliant third quarter, kicked 5 goals to them nothing. The score now is 11-7, Chelsea to Langwarren 7-3. We just started the last quarter. So we'll get a bit of footage here. When the ball comes over my way, we might be able to see a bit better. But we're going with a win in this last quarter, so we should finish up with a bit of percentage with a bit of luck here. But the score now is Langwarren 7-3. I think I might have given them, but 7-3 Langwarren to Chelsea 11-7. We've got a few minutes of this little last quarter and tell you what's been going on. Jack Francis has been killing today, taking 2 or 3 marks, kicking 2 or 3 goals. Toddy Gardner's played it back to his brilliant best. Silver's played well. Lewis Krieger kicked a goal today and has been playing well all day. But the last, after half time, Chelsea has taken over. Here goes Toddy Gardner. Jackie Francis is a star, look at that. Brilliant. Go Lewis! Keep going, run right in! Keep going! Jesus! He's already kicked a goal today, that would have been the second goal today. Unbelievable, that kid. Here we go, here's another goal coming up, is it? I think it is. Willett! Was that Willett?
I think it is Willett.
Who was it? Who kicked? Oh, you wouldn't know.
No, it's not Willett.
Sure it's not Willett?
That was,
Whoever kicked it was a good goal anyway. Shannon again, was it? Yeah, it could have been him, yeah. Yes, only 6 goals in front now, Chelsea. After half time, we've won most of the clearances too. It's a big help. They're winning all the clearances in the first half, I can tell you now. We'll take a rest now. I'll be back in a few more minutes, okay? Got a free kick on the wing here.
Speed Curtis, speed Curtis!
Down. Good hands. Get a kick! Score hasn't changed. It's still 7-4. Langwarren to Chelsea 12-8. 12-6. Where are you going?
Yeah. When you can.
Well done. Well, that's them. Fucking Christ.
Ready! Throw! Next!
Another goal to Langwarren. Bit of slack football by Chelsea then. So they're 8-4 to Chelsea 12-8. Bit of slack football by Chelsea then. Got to get that goal back quick, smart. Toddy Gardner in the middle there. There we go. Bradley Clark. Toddy Gardner, only best on the ground today.
Go, Lewis.
So bring the ball over this side of the ground, I'll be able to see something. Well done. Oh, he killed himself there. He killed his mate, Langwarren. There we go. Jackie Francis. Let him get through there too easy. Get it, kick! Much better. Oh yeah, Toddy, you're killing him, son. There we go. Jackie boy. Show you some of the crowd here. The cars there, I can tell you now. Oh, he didn't want that, he didn't want that. Well done, Matty Silver. Good kick! Where's Jackie Francis? Have a bit of a spell now, come back to the last 2 minutes, okay? Jack Francis took the other kick, another goal. Now it's 5 goals he's kicked today. Number 23. He's averaging 3 goals a game, this fella. Jack Francis is only 19. It takes a big mark and kick a goal, mate. Going to be a superstar. What's going on, Josie? Blood drill. Oh, blood drill. How long to go, do you reckon? Guarantee, how long do you reckon we've got to go? Oh, it's a clock.
7 minutes. It's been going 18.
It's been going 18, is it? Oh, that's good.
Yeah, 18 and a half minutes.
Oh, good. Well, no, play ball to pull that, for Christ's sake. I'm going to get the drive out the middle, mate. Here he goes again. 29, I guess. No, I said.
That's Lukey.
Oh, is that Luke Catch? He's alright too. Oh, Tony, hold it! He'd be nearly best on the ground today, Jones. What do you reckon?
I haven't seen much of it.
Haven't you? 50 metres. Thank you. What happened?
He went over the mark. He gave him 50.
Oh, I thought they were sending Brony off. Tony Gardner's at his usual 28 possessions. Unbelievable, mate. Where are you going? Where's he going here? Off either coat, mate. So you haven't. What time did you get here for the game?
I saw the first half of Pines and Karingal. So
Who's winning there?
Pines with 7 goals up at half time.
Pines.
Edwards kicked 5 at half time.
Oh, is he back in business, is he?
No, he's a good player.
He's a super player. Never got a kick in the league game.
I heard that, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I watched it. Never got a kick.
Was it on the telly, was it?
Oh, no, my mate February got to put onto the YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Charles, get hold of him. Not a bad sort of mark, is it, too, is it? Where's that game at, Mark? Home?
That's Frankston.
No, they're, where you just went today?
Yeah, Karingal are playing their home games at Frankston.
Are they?
Yeah, because they're getting their new rooms done.
Oh, yeah. Flashing up. Just kick that. Oh, has he? Wow. Now, what's the score now? 9-4 or 14-6?
14-9.
We're 14-9, are we?
6 goals.
I said last week they win between 6 and 10 goals. I'm not far out. You got the YouTube, Mark?
Oh yeah, I can get it.
You can see that. Just knock in Barry Peatling.
Yeah.
I do it every Monday. I don't video the game every Monday, but I do some of it. Yeah. But I cover the game on Barry Peatling YouTube. And there you go. Every Monday. We've got up nearly 78,000 hits.
Yeah?
78,000. Been doing it the last 4 years, 5 years, yeah. Well, I've got to get the clearance, mate. There he's killed him. He had a couple, the first 3 games, Toddy, very, very quiet for him, but the last 3, he's back in business, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you pay that for?
Paid old the man to us.
Was it?
Yeah.
She thought that was the other way around.
I think everyone thought that too.
Jackie boy, is it? I'll get hold of him. Stop. Everything's gone quiet here.
Well done. Come on, get him moving, Charles. Down the field, you little ripper. Get your right whack, girl. Fix him up, Freddie. Jackie Francis has got the ball there. Would have kept me more on the job there. Brad will fix that fella up later. Jackie, you're going back a long way. This will be number 6 he kicks this. Not about it for the young fella. Yeah, well, it's pretty close. Just a what? Point. Got the distance alright. Smoky, say hello. How long did you go? 3 minutes?
Oh, about 2 minutes, I reckon. I'm calling you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, 2 minutes to go. We'll see if there's any more action here. At the back here, look at Casper's again. So where he pulled that free kick from. Well done, Bradley! The fellow's very unattractive too. Very unattractive. This fellow's kidding you, he's about 60 metres out. You get halfway, I reckon. What's his number? 50. You get halfway, mate, you're going well. Got the orange boots on too. Bit of a stutter there. Look out. Jeez, he's kicked it a mile. Out of bounds. There's a siren. Third is Langwarren 9-5 to Chelsea 14-10. A very good win at the finish. That's enough of that, so we'll just wait till they come off the ground and we'll tune in later, okay?
Really good win. When we're down to 20 men, and really happy that we've run harder than them and finished stronger than them. But what does that tell you about the program and the work that you've been doing? I cop a little bit of grief to that Facebook group about guys running miles and putting their times up, and maybe guys going to recovery and we're doing that extra running. It helps because it worked today. So full credit to you guys. You've got to recover well and come back next week to have a red hot crack at the Pines. But that work and that effort, that gets you there. It doesn't just come because we're all of a sudden playing good footy. You're building it. All right. I might get this wrong, but I thought our 21 and thereabouts players today, Nosey, Lexi, Big Aaron Paul, Louis, Matty Silver, Jack and Daly and Dave Weller were all fantastic.
Brilliant, yeah.
Yeah, I got one more. So, and then the back line, Luke Caspers and Joshy, everyone down there was, second half defense was just amazing. Our veterans in Todd Gardner.
Superstar,
that was your best game for the year.
Superstar,
Really good work. for truly great and still witness their career, and that was a big hit, and hopefully you get back up next week. But super, 20 guys. You worked harder. You tried really hard in that last quarter to hold them up. And again, 11 minutes before they scored, 18 minutes before they scored their second goal, the game was iced. So fantastic effort. Really proud of it. But it doesn't stop. Recovery photos. Back to training. I'll be there Monday night, 6 o'clock. If you want to do recovery or extra boxing or anything. Tuesday we're back on the track running hard again, and we're ready for Pines. Great effort.